Hi guys, it is Deion and Emily, and today we have a new lesson for you. So last week, Lydia told you guys about Samuel and how God will always listen to you. So today we are going to tell you a story about Samson. Do you guys know who Samson is? Think about it for a second. That's okay if you don't, because that's what we're here to tell you about today. So Samson was one of the coolest people in the Bible, to us at least. He was super strong and kind of like a superhero in the Bible if you think about it. So let's get started.
What you doing?
Pumping some iron.
Why are you doing that? In the middle of the living room?
I'm trying to get strong. You know, like a superhero.
Oh, so like Samson.
Who's Samson?
You don't know who Samson is? You know, that super strong guy in the Bible? Long hair? Delilah?
Hey there, Delilah.
Okay. Put down the iron. It's story time. Samson was a very special person. Samson's parents were approached by an angel from God telling them that they was going to soon have a son. The angel gave them a set of rules saying on how they were to raise him, and so he could be used to defeat their enemies. One of which was that they were to never cut his hair. And so, as Samson grew up, his parents followed those rules that the angel gave them. One day, while Samson was on a trip with his parents, he separated from them, and while he was away, he was attacked by a lion. As the lions attacked Samson, the Spirit of God came over him, and he was not afraid. He was able to fight the lion with his bare hands, and killed the lion. And if you didn't know, lions can weigh up to 420 pounds. This just shows how strong Samson was. One night, while he was in Gaza, people heard he was there and were planning on killing him. When Samson knew something was wrong, he got up out of bed and he marched to the city gates and ripped them off with his bare hands. He put them on his shoulders and he walked up a hill and threw the gates down. And he looked over the city and said, "The Philistines will never defeat me," while laughing. Sometime later, Samson fell in love with a Philistine woman named Delilah. When the Philistines heard Samson fell in love with Delilah, they made up a devious plan to use her to defeat him. They told her the next time she sees Samson that she should get him to tell her the secret of his power, and they will pay her money. That night, Delilah asked Samson what would take away his strength, and he lied to her, telling her that if she tied him up with fresh bowstring, his strength would leave him. When the attack was gonna happen, he snapped the bowstring tying him up. Again, Delilah asked Samson what would take away his great strength, and he told her another lie, saying that if she tied him up with brand new ropes, he would become weak. Then again, another attack happened, and he broke the ropes with ease. Delilah started getting frustrated, and so she asked him again what the secret is. And he told her that if she tied his 7 hair locks into her loom, he would lose his strength. But he still lied. Finally, after Delilah kept asking him, he finally told her his secret. Oh no, that if he ever cut his hair, he would lose his strength. When Delilah told the Philistines got so excited they got on their chariots and were ready to capture Samson. That night, they cut his hair and Samson lost his strength. He got captured and was taken prisoner by the Philistines. While captured, they blinded him and made him work in their grain. When the Philistines gathered at their temple to honor their false god, they brought Samson there to entertain them. While blind, Samson asked them to put him near the pillars so he can lean on them. Samson began to pray to God, asking him to give him his strength back so he can defeat the Philistines. God responded by giving Samson his strength back. Samson began to push the pillars, and the temple started to crumble and fall apart. The temple crashed down on the Philistines and Samson. So in the end, God did fulfill his promise, and he used Samson to defeat the Philistines.
Go. Man, I want to get used by God too. So yeah, like Samson.
So I hope you guys really enjoyed listening to that story, because Samson is a really interesting and cool character because he's so strong, and to see that God used him to help out the Israelites and his people. And the lesson is that God can use all of us, me, Emily, you guys watching this right now, all your other teachers, to help out others. God will use you to help out others and to glorify his kingdom. So, before we end, we have a memory verse for you guys. Okay, so listen closely. So it is, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. Okay, remember that. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.